We're on.
I like orange juice. Thank you.
Awesome.
Grape juice? No, 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 no. Tomato juice? No, 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 no. Carrot juice? No, 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 no. Orange, yes, orange juice. Orange juice. Orange juice. Orange juice. Mango juice?
I can't even.
I can barely get through it, man.
No, 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 no. Orange, yes.
Welcome. OJ, just tell him good morning. I can't do it.
Mango juice? No.
What kind of weird song are we listening to this early in the morning?
Oh my god. This is the greatest thing of all time.
OJ, I want to know, the guy that did the video, does that look like you?
That looks nothing like myself. I like his shirt though, man. I wonder how much he paid for that. What's this guy's name?
Picotero?
Picotero?
I think
that was the orange juice song by Picotero. Just look that up, and trust me, you will not be disappointed.
Actually, I'm gonna read some comments first.
From the video?
It says at 50 seconds, when my mom asked me, "Did you use my credit card?" The one says I have cancer now, but I love it. Scarred for life. OMG, my radio station mixed 105.1 Utah plays this all the time when they get the chance to talk. And then some Facts TV says, why not apple juice or pineapple juice?
Cause fuck those juices. It's all about the OJ, man. Literally the second stupidest song on earth. What is number one?
Some dude says this is what happens when you get drunk on orange juice. This is Poosh. Poosh has lost his family. What? Oh. It must
what?
be a raccoon. Are him drunk? What that's mean? Okay, nice comment.
I was about to say they might be fucking drunk.
No, God, please, no, no. Orange jizz. Okay.
See, once you scroll down, the comments get weirder and weirder.
Yeah. Don't even understand them, and then one of them's just, yeah. At 53 seconds, when you win a bet with a friend. At this point, I really don't know.
I like this one. I've been waiting for this for a year. The person's got some issues.
I really do not know what the hell we're... Even I had gone mad if I had been stuck on that white background. Oh.
Well, folks, this show's only gonna get weirder.
Yes, with orange juice. Oh, there's a WWE fan that comments too. He says he's back. I guess he must have been famous. I've never heard of him. I've never heard of her, but
wow, it's 74,000 views. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know, Logan, but how are we doing this morning? How are you doing today?
I'm awake now.
Yes. The early morning OJ today.
I'm not even talking like early. I'm awake now that I watched that video and listened to that song.
Right.
I guess I'm gonna start listening to that on repeat every morning.
Hey, at least you're in the morning OJ, right?
Yes.
That's the new opening song.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
You're gonna be trying to find excuses to not do a show with me.
Oh no.
It would be like,
Good
yeah,
thing-
I like talking to you, but I don't want to hear that song again, ever.
Good, good thing you're the better OJ, because that song's just
Hey, man.
So what happened
man.
with that poop in the locker? Because that song was in that locker at the time.
All right, so been teasing this story for about a week now.
Oh, tease away.
All right, let me paint a picture for you. So on this edition of the Morning OJ, we're going to tell some stories, and this is the big one. So, paint the picture by saying sophomore year of high school. Me and a bunch of buddies are at a lunch table, and we're all talking about things that we would and we wouldn't do. And the idea of pooping in a school locker comes up. Everybody laughs it off. Except for one kid.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll call him Ross. So, Ross says, I would do that.
Jesus. Oh.
And,
There's always that one kid, isn't there?
And, so, the other person in the story, besides myself, call him Joey. And Joey says, I bet you won't. Just casually, like you would say to anybody who's making absurd statements, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, a few days later, Joey gets called into the principal's office. And as they tell him that he's suspended. Asks why. Well, apparently somebody had gone and pooped in a locker
No.
in the boys' locker room, and Joey was being considered complicit in the act because he said, "I bet you won't" to Ross. So now Joey, you got to understand, is my best friend. So he ended up having to do community service. And at the time, I didn't have a job, so I wanted to kind of build my resume. So I ended up doing community service with him.
Oh, what a good friend.
About 16 hours. Yes. But the implications, man, of the fact that just saying, I bet you won't, got him in trouble, even though he's not the one who pooped in a locker. Ross pooped in a locker.
So,
That was proven. He took that bet.
But Ross didn't get in trouble? Like, he didn't get suspended?
Ross got in trouble too, but I believe they got about like the same amount of time.
Okay. So I've seen some shit, and including in middle school, but I've never heard of anybody pooping in a locker.
It's insane, right?
No.
Like that's the act of a psychopath.
If you see, the first things first, if I was the principal, and this is all seriousness, I would say, would you jump off a bridge if, the guy said, yeah, go do it. I bet you wouldn't.
I bet you won't.
Yeah.
And that's where the real question comes into play, where how many things could you get somebody to do by just saying, I bet you won't?
Pooping in a locker, like
Pooping in a locker, yeah. I mean, oh, I bet you won't give me your wallet. I bet you won't. I mean, I've seen people suspended for fighting. I've seen people suspended for swearing. I have never in my life understood why my friend Joey got suspended for saying, I bet you won't. Just in a completely innocuous comment.
that doesn't make sense though. Like I get, hey, he needs to get in some kind of trouble, maybe detention or something, a week of detention. But community service for one word, like one line, like.
See, I don't even think he should have got detention. He's not the one who went and pooped in a locker. He's not the one that needs help or reprimanding.
Yeah. Damn, like 16 hours of community service, and he's not even the one that pooped in the locker.
I mean, he might have done. I did 16 hours. I think he might have done more, but yeah. No, just saying. I bet you won't. Not even, there wasn't money on it. There wasn't any signed contracts. Just said, I bet you won't, and they decided to suspend him.
Oh, I wonder what the hell the poop in the locker guy is doing today.
I don't know. I've wondered that too.
Oh, I can see it now. OJ just walking up to him. So, have you pooped in any lockers lately?
Do you know what a toilet is? Now, the other question I have is, did he poop directly into the locker, or did he poop somewhere else and then move that into the locker?
Oh, I don't even want to think about that part.
See, I told you the show was gonna get.
I guess you're gonna have to use some butter to squeeze them butt cheeks in that locker.
Oh my god!
I'm guessing
stick it in your butt.
Oh, yep. That's the second show.
Shout out to Jay Hebert and Jenna.
Yes.
Great show last night. You should all go check it out. It's about an hour. It's a little while. It's about a few minutes of talking about Ric Flair and Ted DiBiase, and the rest is
history.
The rest is incredible. Yeah, it's history. It's historical.
Yeah, there was some good quotes from all of us. Jenna is just amazing at what she does. Her talent is just.
Oh, she's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm glad to have her on the show.
And I love hearing Jay Hebert go off on some rants.
Yeah, and then he gets himself into that corner with Jen, and I'm like, shut up, James. Like, shut up, Byron.
Oh,
yeah, it's... So,
yeah, no, and the other thing, too, is, I'll just say, to kind of close out that story, that, there's a reason why, I really hate, like, fake activism, like not taking action. And the reason is because while I went out there and I helped my best friend with community service, I mean, granted, it benefited myself, but I felt it was unjust what happened to him. And people were just doing stuff on like social media during that time where they were like, oh, free Joey, and they were making t-shirts and stuff. But it's like, guys, you gotta take action. You know what I mean? Could you imagine if we had like 30 people out there doing community service with him? That would have made a statement. That would have said, "Hey, this is unfair." And I mean, Joey's not a guy who's gonna bitch and complain about, having to do things. He's just, all right, well, I guess I gotta do it. But they, yeah. I don't like when people don't put like action into their words. I went out there and I helped the guy. Now, granted, it helped me in the long run, I think, but.
Well, I mean, it did help you in the long run, but did it? I wonder nowadays, did it help the guy that pooped in the locker?
Definitely not.
Probably not.
He is definitely just like hitchhiking across the country, killing people.
I'm probably next. Hey OJ, are we gonna have an open or a closed casket? That's a pun to last night as well.
Was it? What was that? What was that reference to?
I think I told James, if you keep messing with Jenna, You might have an open casket tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, he thought he was going to die the other day, anyways. He's talking about the lightning, the thunderstorm, the thunder and lightning.
Yeah. Ray Jr. is in the chat. Welcome, sir. He says, force homeless people to clean the streets.
Yeesh.
Well,
it is their streets.
Well, in that case, we might just have to get the guy that pooped in the locker to go clean the streets then, because he's probably homeless now.
Possibly. I mean, I don't think you're set up for a bright future if you're pooping in lockers at 15. School. Yeah. At 15, I feel like you kind of know at that point. You know, you should know that a locker is not a one of the facilities.
Well, you know, I guess since we're speaking of pooping in things and on things, years ago, and this is a true story, kids didn't want to go to school so bad that they broke into the bus garage and literally pooped inside the locker, flattened every tire, spray painted the buses, and yeah, they pooped on the bus. Every single bus too.
Oh my god.
So we actually got out of school for 2 days for that.
Wow. What heroes.
Yes, but they got caught. Dumbasses.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
They literally put a mattress on top of the barbed wire fence to get over.
Yeah. Jesus. Those are some pretty. I mean, were they students? I would have to assume, right?
They were high schoolers too. At that.
I was gonna say those are some smart criminals, man. That's like that was Fight Club. They did that where they throw the rug over the barbed wire, so they can get into the liposuction factory to get the fat, so they can make soap.
Well,
Ray Jr. says, "Did you hear about the black dude that smeared poop on his face in court?" No.
What?
That is a great defense, though, to plead insanity. So you get a lesser sentence, or you get a lighter, maybe a mental facility detainment.
He's probably in the psych ward now.
Yeah.
I don't even want to eat my morning breakfast now.
That should be the new show's tagline. Morning OJ, ruining breakfasts across the country.
Oh yeah, I might have to make that the title. I can edit it right now.
Awesome.
Ruining breakfasts all around the country.
The black dude who smeared poop on his face in court. I mean, that's honestly... First of all, how did he get the... I just want to know, how did he get the fecal matter in court? Did he poop during, or did he just have it, like, saved? These are the important questions.
Yep, that is the important question.
It's an important question to start your day. You know, not what am I doing later, you know. God, I can't wait for this day to be over. It's what method of obtaining the poop did he go through?
All around the world. That's what I'm putting. Ruining breakfasts all around the world. And just one stream.
Ruining breakfast.
I think we're going to hell.
You know, I have a coworker that tells me that all the time.
Well,
so
you do realize you're already there when you're at work.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, been there, done that. I hate it. The funniest part about working is knowing the fact that there's people that will work and then there's people that just make your day worse.
Yeah, that's the worst.
But, no, is there any other school stories you have for me? Because I'm kind of curious now.
School stories. I mean, other than the fact that I went to, like, a really weird school, Like,
I can tell.
yeah. The place that I live in the city that I live in is kind of like, it's both. It's got its its wealthy parts and its really shoddy parts, and we have two high schools because of it. But it's like there was such a mix of people that went to the schools, so it was kind of like, yeah, you had like the rich kids whose parents made like a couple $100K a year, but we also had like gangs, so it's kind of like a counterbalance. I feel like you couldn't be like too over the top in your actions.
Yeah. See, I bet you a lot of money that we probably have some very good fighting stories in school.
Yeah.
Especially that day I threw a textbook at some kid's face because he kept calling me fat.
Oh man, that.
Because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
I still see him today. Yeah, I still see him today. See, it's funny, especially when you're not involved in the fights, just watching them, it's like, oh, I wish I could just do that to somebody right now.
What, fight somebody?
Yeah, like, if, all the times I got bullied in school, it's like, looking back, I wish I took up for myself a little more. But there's tons of kids that got bullied and then they finally just snapped, and literally the bully actually had his head inside the locker while the kid was slamming it shut.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah. It is definitely funny. See, I almost got suspended from school just because I threw a textbook and kept telling him to shut the fuck up. And he wouldn't listen. But I was the only one that was going to get in trouble at the time. They wasn't going to do anything to him.
See, that's the thing, man. It's not, just like with, cheap plug for your NFL show, hopefully debuting soon, but it's not the guy who, commits the penalty first. It's the guy who gets caught.
Yeah. It is.
It's always, the little pushing and shoving. It's the guy that gives the big shove after in retaliation that gets the penalty markers.
But they didn't get me. I didn't get in trouble. Those teachers were actually cool about it. I was like, if you're gonna take me to the principal's office and write me the fuck up, then I'm gonna walk out this room and I'm gonna beat him the fuck up.
Yeah, right. Get my licks in before you.
If I'm gonna go out, I'm going out swinging.
Exactly. My school made it really clear that there was a no tolerance policy for fighting, which never stopped anybody. But if you were involved in any sort of fight, you were gonna get suspended. But even if you were defending yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So I actually had a kid that threatened me once because I was smiling. Just a crazy motherfucker. He was talking about that he was going to come find me after school near the buses, and I was laughing because I was like, dude, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you if you come near me, right? But I would have gotten in trouble if he came and tried to attack me.
That's just stupid.
Ridiculous, right? But that's what they said. Yeah, no tolerance policy. If you're fighting in any manner, you're defending yourself, you'll get suspended. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, that's what's wrong with the world today, in all seriousness. If you're defending yourself, you should be able to defend yourself. You should be able to beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And that's the thing is, I would never start shit. I didn't start it with him. I didn't do anything. And, he just decided that I was, maybe something else happened that day to him. I don't know. But he just decided that it was me he was going to give shit to.
You were the wrong person.
Yeah. I mean, I had problems with this kid in the past, but, he's just a crazy fucking kid. Possibly poops in lockers, I don't know.
Probably. But, or pisses in lockers, too.
Speaking of fighting, I wanted to bring this up because of you talking about your trampoline wrestling days.
Oh, those days.
I myself, I remember that my cousins, I would always go to their house for the UFC back in the day. We're talking like 10 years ago.
That's a long time.
And they would always have like big groups of teenagers, whatever. And what we would do beforehand is we would all like wrestle around, put each other in submissions and shit, right?
Yeah.
And there was this kid, Timmy, and Timmy and I ended up. They wanted us to fight, so Timmy, Timmy had his arms around me. He was trying to pick me up. It was I was laughing because he couldn't move me, and they were like, Tyler, you gotta go. Like, you're losing right now. So I ended up wrenching his arm, dragging him down to the ground, and putting him in a shoot, cripple, or crossface.
Oh, my finisher during the trampoline days.
So you too, right? It's
Yes.
such an effective move.
Oh, I made everyone tap.
It is an incredible move.
I remember when we had 10 kids on trampolines, and I always came out the victor because of that move.
Right?
I made somebody bleed from that move, too.
Oh, no.
Didn't mean that one.
Where'd they bleed from?
The mouth or nose.
Was it like, did you kind of smack? Did you end up hitting them in the mouth while you were applying it,
Yes, I did.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if it was just the submission itself making them bleed, man, that's not good.
I remember plenty of times, but so you actually put him in the crippler crossface, huh?
Oh yeah, arm between the leg, cranking back on the neck. Yeah, I made him, and that's the thing is I made him. I mean, it sounds horrible, but I mean they pulled me off of him. Not that I wasn't gonna let go, but I guess I made him cry.
No.
Yeah.
One of them kids. Well, he shouldn't have been involved in that one.
Well, he shouldn't have been involved, man.
Yep, that's not your fault. He done fucked up. I love that line.
He done fucked up. But yeah, no, man. That was always my go-to as a kid. Was the crippler crossface. I'm glad to hear it was yours too.
Yeah, it was. And World's Strongest Slam.
Oh yeah.
No, the time the kid got DDT'd on his dad's windshield, that's a little extreme.
Well, I want to hear that story, but that also happened to you recently, right?
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
Check out Hibiki Pro on Hibiki TMD. Cheap plug for Travis.
Always a cheap plug for Travis. Every show I do, I think I'm doing a cheap plug for Travis now.
I'm just plugging everybody. This is kind of like the post show of last night.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Who's drunk? Who's not?
Ray Jr. in the chat says pile driver all the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just a quick scoop of the body, drop them right on their head, right on the noggin. It's all right.
Yep, we stone cold their asses.
Hey man, when you're younger, you're much durable. So
yeah,
you take it. You still got your bump card.
I've been speared off trampolines. I've seen a kid go through this swing set slide.
Oh, really?
Yep. He went to dive at somebody. The kid got scared, ran away, and the dude just like landed right through it.
Oh, how shitty. Oh man, like how that Sly had to be fucking old, right? There'd be I don't know, man. Unless it's just a big kid going through the fucking thing.
He was a big kid, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. Cause that you get sliced up on those things.
I can't remember if it actually happened, but I know we did have the trampoline near the barbed wire fence too one time. I don't think anybody hit that one though. I think we were pretty careful on that one.
You're very lucky. Because if you did, somebody'd start chanting ECW.
The one kid dove off the, he climbed on the shed and then dove off onto everyone.
Really?
Yeah, we had some crazy shit happen.
You guys are hardcore down there in West Virginia.
Yeah, we were.
Ray Jr. says Mass Transit Jr. Minus the stabbing, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, minus the stabbing.
Oh. Speaking of which, are we getting New Jack on the show?
Oh Jesus. That's a cheap plug to Travis now.
Wait, was that a Travis thing? Somebody else was saying that, I believe.
He likes to tease me with New Jack and a couple others.
Just because?
Just because. I don't like him.
Okay. You don't like New Jack?
Yeah, he was alright.
See, the funny thing is like, I want to like New Jack, but he's also just a maniac.
I've heard the stories.
Yeah.
He's the type that would poop in a locker.
Yeah. I don't know. I like his story about in the old days of the latter days of ECW, where he didn't want to be there, so he would just show up with like baking soda or whatever on his nose, pretending that he was coked out of his mind.
Yeah.
That's a good rib.
Ray Jr. says New Jack over Joey Ryan. Thank God, Ray J. Ray Jr., you are my new best friend.
New Jack
that is definitely not no cheap plug to Colin being a Joey Ryan fan.
I was about to say, do you not like Joey Ryan too?
I don't like the dick spot, even though Colin said he would take the dick spot with Joey Ryan. Literally, he said that on a show, so I'm not even like throwing him under the bus.
I mean, dick spot's not like, I don't know.
You miss the days where I've literally destroyed somebody on shows.
For saying the dick spot is look, man, I'm not defending it, but I don't think it's, I don't know, I'm not like Jim Cornette who wants to go out and murder Joey Ryan because he does the spot.
Well, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if he would too. And then Ray Jr. says he should just be Rick Rude.
Joey Ryan?
Oh.
Maybe.
You might find him on Pornhub, but...
Who, Joey Ryan?
Yeah.
Wait, you will?
No, I'm saying like the mustache and the...
Just because the sleazy gotcha.
And and Dick Spot. I swear to God, if that turns out to be a... never mind.
If that turns out to be a thing? Alright, yeah. So now I gotta Google Joey Ryan Pornhub.
No.
Yeah.
And I can hear the typing.
Oops.
Son of a...
I just typed in... Shit. I just typed in Joey Pornhub. Let's see. Joey Ryan Pornhub. I don't need to see my best friend on there.
Midget Sleazy Rick Rude.
Joey Ryan porn gay videos.
Oh, no. I'm not watching it.
Dean and Joey. Does not look like any of these gentlemen. These fine gentlemen are
fine. OJ.
Logan, it's 2018. Stop being a bigot.
Sassy is not even awake, and she really wanted the show to be on today because she's off until 4 p.m. today.
Well, it is. Just welcome to join and listen, and maybe we'll have her on one day. I know
Oh,
you guys have done a waking up with Logan Myers in the past.
I said, Sassy, are you awake for morning OJ and Logan? And nothing.
No reply.
Now I'm gonna send her crying faces.
She's probably sleeping.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wake her.
She's probably sleeping, which is what I'm gonna do after the show.
You sons of bitches in your sleep. Went to bed at 4 a.m. Woke up at
Oh,
8:15. And I
yeah,
gotta go to a
went.
doctor's appointment, so I can't go back to bed.
Yeah, I went to bed about 3 a.m. myself. Then I woke up at 7:30 because you said that you were gonna wake up at 7:30, and I was like, shit, I gotta make sure that Mars is awake. I was getting worried. At about 8.
I did hit the alarm, I'm not gonna lie.
It's all good.
Well,
We got
I didn't hit it to turn it off. I just was like, oh, give me 5 more minutes, please.
Yeah, I feel you. I actually had an incident a few weeks ago where I set my alarm for PM instead of AM.
Me too.
So I was late to work by 2 hours. It was really fun because I'm one of those people who shows up half an hour early to everything. So when
They
I
must have been
woke,
worried.
the funny thing is they were cool with it. Most people get written up, but they were like, yeah, no problem. It's understandable.
It happens. We're all human.
Yeah. So
Unless you're Hulk Hogan and you're doing a sex tape, then that's just fucked up. You done
Wait,
ruined everyone's childhood.
you didn't ruin humanity.
You did for me.
Fucking Hogan and Rey Mysterio and
Please don't even bring that one up.
it's
I
still
saw a
hard.
picture. I saw the picture that you I think you posted.
Yes, I did. Yeah,
Oh.
it's terrible. It's sad. I don't know. I don't know if I feel sad or if I feel happy for him.
I'm happy that he's happy that he did it and probably got a
What
big
else?
paycheck from it, but
Let me see. Rey Mysterio.
no.
Pornhub.
Oh, Jesus.
Rey Mysterio sex porn videos. Let's see. Rey Mysterio WWE nude butt.
No.
Oh, it's just the pictures, I think. Yeah.
Well,
It's just.
as long as you don't watch One Night in China, you should be safe.
Yeah, One Night in China's the home sex video I've never understood, man. It's
What about Candace Michelle's?
just looks terrible. What do you mean the late night whatever that she did?
Yeah. We're
It's all
actually
right.
talking about this on this show? Damn.
We're talking about everything, man.
Well, if anybody's listening and know me well, I do not watch those videos. I hear about them.
Oh, right. Hear
Ray
about 'em.
Jr. says lots of people live in China.
Oh my God.
I'm done.
China's dead. No, I know China. CHINIA. One of my favorite attitude error signs is I'd rather be in China. It's like, all right, guy.
I did have a question for you. Did you watch SmackDown Live this week?
Logan, I don't watch the WWE.
You should have watched it because it was the best freaking... I have not seen a dude have a sign that literally got... Like, he's trending right now just because of the sign.
What was the sign?
I'm at more events than Brock Lesnar.
It's true. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
I
surprised-
about died when I saw that picture, and it was on TV.
I'm surprised WWE didn't come and take that sign.
Oh, they probably did during, like, after the AJ Styles stuff, but other than that, I just died laughing. I was like, well, he isn't wrong, but at the same time, how much money have you spent on events?
Yeah. Sign guy used to, well, yeah.
That Brock
Sign him,
Lesnar
dude.
guy used to. He actually gets paid by the WWE to come to the events now.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Oh yeah.
He's so weird. It's weird.
I'm gonna. Like,
Look, man, go to I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'm just, old man OJ over here, but look,
you're
man.
not old.
Yeah, I'm old. I got a good 20 years left.
Oh, don't talk like that.
But
Just
no,
go
man.
poop in a couple lockers, you'll be good.
Yeah, it brings you back to life.
Yeah.
Or listen to that song that we played at the beginning.
I'm literally about to
You're
just
the-
put it in the background music while we're
You're
talking.
you're either gonna want to get busy living or get ready get busy dying.
Well, at this point, I don't know which one I want to do after listening to that one. I'd much rather play some Fortnite than watch that video again. There should be signs for the lame lucha wrestlers that says "Go back to Mexico." Aww.
Hey, did you hear the rumor that Big Cass was let go from the WWE because he's a big Trump supporter, and that it was pissing off the Mexican wrestlers in the back?
Oh Jesus! Well,
That was a rumor, but you know what? I think that would have been one of the best storylines ever. If he came out on 205 Live and was like yelling "Build a wall," and then he's just having handicap matches against the luchadors, that would have been incredible.
I want a Fortnite skin with Trump so I can actually build a wall.
Oh my god. But no, I think that if that first of all, I don't put much credence into that rumor because that seems like a dumb reason to let a guy go. I think it's because
There was
they just
more to
didn't
it.
see. Yeah, they didn't see
And
much in him.
I do know what it was though, OJ, and you do need to know.
Was it the airport situation?
No, he tried to get back with Carmella backstage, and when she walked away, he kind of got physical. So that was the last straw.
Really?
Yeah, he grabbed her, and I guess a couple people had to stop him from hitting her or something. And then Vince saw him on that Tuesday night, and you're fired.
Wow. I did not know that.
I don't know which one's stupid. The guy that pooped in the locker, or the guy that just ruined his career for almost hitting his ex-girlfriend in WWE backstage.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Which I think it's probably best for her to be away from him, because it just seemed like he didn't care. Like it was more about him than her. So I kind of see why.
The other thing too is she was putting him over earlier this year by saying, what a great guy he was, and that it just didn't work out between them.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he just ruins it for himself. He could have probably won her back with just being the nice guy. Well,
it's weird. It's weird what a couple months makes, where it's like, I don't feel like I hate Enzo as much as I should, and I think Big Cass is.
Speaking of that, you heard the show last night. Did you watch the video of him doing the interview with Stone Cold?
Yeah.
That was pretty down to earth.
It was interesting. I don't think I don't know how much credence I put into they wanted me to do music with WWE. And Vince wanted me to be the biggest star in the company.
Bullshit.
I don't believe. Yeah, that's just him putting himself
He is
over.
not Stone Cold.
No.
That's just him. That's just him trying to get over with the independent scene if he wants to go back.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, was he being put on Raw and 205 Live? Yeah, but once again, who the fuck watches 205 Live? I mean, I know you love the show, but honestly,
There's some great wrestling in that. I'm telling you.
I understand that, but there's not much that's going to happen if you're on 205 Live.
No, but I mean, there is some guys that I could see leave 205 Live easily and become stars. And
Sure.
Buddy Murphy is one of them.
Yeah. Do you think his size plays into that too, though? He's not too small. He's still got that WWE, that WWE build. I mean, 5'11".
I think he could be on SmackDown Live in like the Intercontinental Champion or U.S. title division. Easily mid-card division.
Yeah.
We always tend to go back to talking about wrestling on the show.
Yes. So I wanted to tell another story about how I met my girl, because
Oh,
it'll tie back into everything.
oh, she's the one that actually pooped in the locker.
She's not the one that pooped in the locker. No, I didn't
I'm
go.
just
You
messing. I'm just
pooped in
messing.
a locker. Marry me. So
Oh,
this'll tie back into everything. Oh, the Arab Seth Rollins, Mustafa Ali. I 100% agree, Ray Jr. That's exactly what I say every time I see him.
not a bad. No, man, I never thought of that until now.
Really, not with the chest, the shirt that he wears, and the pants, and the long hair, and the
No.
beard. That's what I think every time.
Now I'm gonna have to mention it. I'm stealing it. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm gonna
No,
have to
that's
tell Travis on that one. I'm gonna say, hey, Ray Jr. and OJ literally got me thinking.
yeah.
And
No, that's what.
no, I'm not gonna poop in a locker. There's gonna be a lot of
So
poop in the locker puns in this show. I'm telling you.
yeah, if there's any kids listening, which I would really hope not, ever, don't poop in a locker. It's weird, and you're gonna get somebody else in trouble for your misfortune, for your misdeeds.
The greatest day of my life at school. Have you ever heard of the game called Knockout?
Yeah, it's not a good game. What happened?
Well, what is like you know how there's two basketballs, two people. There's a
Oh,
line.
knockout. No,
Yeah.
okay. I was thinking of the one where you walk up behind somebody and you knock them unconscious.
Oh hell no, I wouldn't do that.
That was okay.
That was a thing. Jesus,
Yeah,
I'm
that
so
was a
glad
thing
I
for
didn't
a
go
while.
to your school.
No, not in my. Well, I don't know if it was in my school, but it was a game that was going on for a while. People were getting killed because they'd go up to these friggin' hooligans would go up and knock out these unsuspecting victims, and then they'd end up hitting their head on the curb or whatever, and getting killed. So, anyways, knockout, the basketball game, not
Ray
the.
Jr., come on. The
What did he
knockout
say?
game played by black people the most.
Oof.
There was this long ass line. It was at lunch, and we could go in. That was our recess, going into the gym outside, whatever, library. So, of course, who's behind a guy in the basketball team, and who's behind Logan from the basketball team? Well, looks like this is gonna be an early exit, and it wasn't. I actually eliminated the guy from the basketball team,
That's awesome.
and everyone cheered. I'm like, damn, I need to do this more often.
You gotta work on that jump shot.
And apparently, my lucky jersey was Mark Sanchez from the Jets.
Ugh. That's it. I'm buying out of my contract.
I knew it.
Mark Sanchez.
Ray Jr. says, do you research? You will see. Do your research. You will see.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
go ahead, OJ. Look him up.
Yeah, I know what he's trying to say.
I know.
I'm not falling into his tricks.
I'm ready for your next story.
So yeah, when I met my girl, so it was well over a year ago now at this point, and we were at a college visit, right?
Yeah.
For the college that we both go to now, and it was basically at the end of a long day, and we all had to go to the foyer for whatever, like the counselors were talking to us about stuff, and she came up to me, and she was like, "Hey, blah blah blah." She started striking up a conversation, and we hit it off fantastic.
Damn, she wanted that OJ.
Apparently. but we talked, and I mean, we just talked for hours. We basically just hung out the whole rest of the night. So, and to give some context, this was on the day of. So my plan was basically just get through the day, get back to my room, and watch Money in the Bank from last year, right? Because that's what day it was. It was on that Sunday, Money in the Bank 2017, June 18th. Anyways, yep, June 18th, and but I was having fun. I was making new friends. I met her. We were talking. So I skipped watching Money in the Bank. And then later that night, we're sitting there talking, and she was talking about we're talking about something, probably just about hair or something, and the topic came up. She's like, "Yeah, I used to have like some blonde streaks in my hair, like Seth Rollins," and then I sprang up, and I was like, "Seth Rollins, like the wrestler?" Having no clue that she liked professional wrestling.
Damn, you guys could have been watching some Money in the Bank.
And I say that now, but it was unbelievable, like the way, just all these hours, and as soon as she goes, like Seth Rollins, and I go, like the wrestler? She's like, yeah, because like she thought she had done something wrong by saying that, because like the look on my face was just like shock. And yeah, no, it was pretty funny, because now it's such a big part of our lives, and it's cool because I get to show her all the old shit that she never watched because she still only started a few years ago, so she really likes the mid 2000s when it was Rated R Superstar and
yeah.
Yeah,
and she probably knows you do the show now.
She does. She came in here a few weeks ago while we were doing the Money in the Bank prediction show, ironically, and started spamming the chat. So now I don't tell her when I'm on.
Damn you!
Why? Trying to get more views?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying she can be involved with the commenting, she can give her prediction on the comments,
No.
Why?
She's banned. If I see her in here, I'm
oh, jeez.
I'm muting her. I'm blocking her.
No, you're not.
No, don't take my wrench.
I will take your wrench.
I like it. I like having my wrench. It's a cool accessory.
I will take your wrench and give it to her.
No. Oh, God, no. You won't have a chat. Just block everybody and be like, I like when they, I don't know, something ridiculous.
I didn't know she actually commented. You didn't tell me that.
I tried to keep it a secret.
Oh.
I was like, get out of here. Stop.
Why? Come on now, OJ.
She's spamming, man.
Oh,
can't have spammers.
You spammed last night, even though you're the...
Yeah, but it's different, man. Look, I bring up pertinent points about goldfish, okay? It's a delicious chip.
Damn, you probably... Yep. Good thing you didn't have her comment last night. She'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about at a wrestling show? Even though it did...
What fucking people do you hang out with?
We did strike up the conversation about goldfish there, and it was pretty funny that James's dad thought Goldfish Blast was goldfish. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. But hey, yeah. It is James's family.
Yeah, it is Jay Hebert, man.
Oh, I like
God bless the guy.
Damn. Now I'm gonna have to have OJ's girl on the show with him.
No! It's gonna be horrible.
How?
It's gonna be fights.
Fights? Well, welcome to the morning kumite.
welcome to OJ's kumite.
And you know what the kumite is now, so.
Oh, of course.
Oh
Didn't
man.
They changed their name, I think.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I meant to ask you, because I'm interested in the story. How did you end up on Grapple Vision with Saturday Night Myers and doing the pay-per-views?
Tonka told me last year that I could stream on his channel. Tonka's a great dude. So anybody that says anything negative about Tonka, they are wrong. And like they say, Tonka is one of those guys that, you know, he will put you over. He will help you out because he is not about himself. He's about helping the community and podcasting.
Yeah.
And Tonka is one of the most down-to-earth guys. Like, literally, one time after a show, it was just me and him in Skype.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally tells me, you know, if you want to do a show on the channel, just hit me up or Vamp. And I'm like, okay. But I wanted to build everything up by myself for a little while and see where it goes. And then I was going to say, you know, maybe I can add a show or two on the channel and keep Grapple Vision alive, because he's not on there all the time either, because of what he's doing now and all the other channels he's involved with.
Yeah, I'm sure he's hella busy.
No, he's hella busy. But, you know, so I went to Vamp because he is a busy person. He literally does get 500 notifications within an hour span. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what his message board looks like right now.
Right.
So he probably can't.
But not. I thought I just thought it was so interesting that like you have like this like you said, like Tonka saw. I mean, I don't want to no offense, but like comparatively, it's like he's such a big guy on the platform that
yeah,
it's interesting. I just find it incredible. I mean, it's that he would allow you to do a show on his one of his channels.
Well, I'm not using his channel like I've heard before. I've heard somebody actually tell me, "Hey, why are you using Tonka?" I'm like, I'm not using Tonka.
Oh, they said you're using Tonka? That's
yeah,
funny.
I've actually heard that before. I'm like, I'm not using Tonka. Tonka has said that I could stream on the channel. I didn't take that, and run with it in the beginning, because that's not cool of me to just jump on somebody else's channel, no matter how many subscriptions. And because I just felt like, I wanted to build my own fan base a little while. I'm glad I met OJ. I'm glad I met a lot of people from Tonka's channel, because they're now, yes, they are following me. I'm not going to lie about that. But it's not about how many subscriptions I get from the channel. It's about bringing entertainment to everyone and anyone. So,
yeah,
for anybody
exactly.
to badmouth that, they can go fuck themselves or go eat poop out of a locker.
Yeah, but
That's
Logan.
nasty.
But Logan.
What?
Why are you using Tonka? No, I honestly, I love I love this community. I love hearing you guys all the time. I wish we would do more shows, but I understand that life gets in the way.
Yes, it does. But the current plan is to slow down on Saturday Night Myers, not do it every week on Grapple Vision, and I'm going to try to add the morning OJ with Logan Myers to Grapple Vision in the future. But right now, let's build a fan base here.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm not gonna go and use somebody.
Right. No, and it's I honestly love doing these. It was like a rush last week to just kind of like talk, just talk about shit, that I like doing,
Yeah, now I found out that your girl is up in my chat.
Yeah,
and she's a Seth Rollins fan, and she actually had the blonde streak. That's
So
the more that you know.
Yeah, it's funny because I don't know, because like Seth Rollins was her favorite. I don't know if Seth Rollins is still her favorite after I've introduced her to a bunch of stuff.
Well, I mean, that's always going to change once you... And I'm glad that you're showing her the old stuff, because there's some good old stuff. There's some terrible old stuff. But
yeah.
I'm kind of curious to know what she thought about This Is My Life with Bailey.
This Is My Life. That was a while ago, right?
That was a while ago, and that was terrible.
I don't know. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I usually, I came from the Rapplevision channel, I think, from Ray Jr.
Yeah, I think Ray Jr. did, yes. Yes, you did.
You know, and that's the thing, is I think that, like, one of the reasons that I think I was directed to your channel was, I believe I'd listened to the WrestleMania post show, guys, but I also think because I started listening to Kumite and a lot of the clips from the show, that maybe that's what directed me here. Like, I definitely, the first show I listened to with you guys, excuse me, was when you were doing a Tuesday Takeover, and it was, oh jeez, I lose my train of thought. It was in my suggestions. So, like, it might have been because I was listening to Kumite and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where you come from, what channel you're coming from.
Yeah.
As long as you're being entertained, it doesn't matter where you're coming from. And for the people that's negative about that stuff and just want to put people down, let them. Let them.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, I'm not using Tonka. Tonka offered the channel. And, you know, I mean, I just wanted to bring something cool to his channel and keep Grapplevision, you know, afloat. I mean, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. No.
No.
And
also,
it's bringing entertainment to other channels, and what's bad about that?
yeah, and hopefully building a community, getting people, getting their opinions out there, interacting with whoever, It's good shit, man.
So, I'm glad I met OJ. I mean, this is... Who would have thought the morning OJ with Logan Myers would actually happen?
Yeah, no, I Hail Married it on Twitter to you one day when you were talking about the morning show with who, and I was like, here we go, because my girl for a while had been saying, well, you talk so much about stuff, like, you should do something. You should do some sort of
show or something like that.
I kept putting it off, kind of like, I don't have time for that, I don't really... But you know what? An hour, 2 hours a week, once a week with you, there's no reason.
Exactly.
Logan, we've done about an hour here, and I know you got a busy day ahead of yourself.
Well, we can keep it going till 10. That's fine. Unless you want to get off here.
Yeah, go until 10. I'm trying to think of stories that I could tell.
Well, I mean, see,
shoot the breeze.
even though the poop in the locker was funny, but I thought the best story that you told was how you met your girl and all that. I think that's awesome how just randomly, stuff like this happens. And I'm glad she talked you into doing a show or something like that. I'm glad, hey.
Yeah. And she actually, it's funny because she wants to become a wrestler now.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know. I don't know. Put myself over, but she gives me credit saying like, oh, like I wouldn't know, I don't know. I don't want to say... The thing is, like, I hate taking credit for most things in my life. Like, but she says, like, yeah, like, if it wasn't for you telling me to follow my dreams, like, I didn't know if I'd, want to become a wrestler, and it's like, yeah. And she's got a buddy that knows a local guy, Scott Reed, who, I guess he's trying to get in contact with for... Scott Reed's a professional wrestler around the New England area.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And she's also talked about going to Gangrel's School of Wrestling in Florida. So that would be, that'd be cool.
Or, I mean, there is a good school that's been sending a lot of people to wrestling events in WWE. There's Maryland Championship Wrestling too. A little closer. A little closer.
Yeah. I mean, but there's also, with the New England Wrestling Academy, I think it used to be Killer Kowalski's school, and they run like chaotic wrestling events around the New England area too.
Yeah,
so
and then there's John Cena's dad has a school in New England too, I think.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me the way Cena's dad. You know what's funny? I believe Cena's dad got into the business well after John did, right?
Yes, and I'm actually friends with the co-owner of his wrestling school.
That's cool.
So
I just always found it so funny that Cena's dad got into wrestling after John. It's like, yeah.
Well, it's in the family now.
Yeah. Hey man, he took some. He took his slaps from Edge and Randy Orton and all them.
Yes, he did. He took a lot.
He took those lumps.
See, if you want to, you tell your girl to listen to this show, even though you probably don't want to. But tell her to, I guess, find the time that we stamp the time for when I say this, so she don't listen to the whole show.
Okay, I'll just send her a sound clip.
Yes. Follow your dreams. You know, if that's what you want to do, go for it. Don't give up on it. It's going to be rough because I've seen the training. And I've been backstage at a lot of indie promotions. I've even taken bumps. I've been super kicked in a ring during a show.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. Don't. If that's what you want to do, go for it.
Well, and that's the thing is, I think kind of go along with that. She keeps telling me that like I should go into I should try to get into like WWE creative, but it's such a creepy job, and there's so many like qualifications that I would have to go through.
Well, you could work with Mick Foley's son.
Yeah, Dewey.
Yeah, Dewey.
But yeah, I don't know. But I guess just like CM Punk, follow your dreams. Yeah, get beat by a man named Mike Jackson.
She could probably. Your girl could probably kick CM Punk's ass in a UFC fight.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Wow.
CM Punk, look, lack of skill.
Ray Jr. worked for Impact and helped them.
CM Punk with his fight is lack of skill, but yeah, I guess whatever. It's not, he looked amateurish. He should have been fighting amateurs, not professionally.
Yeah.
Because he did not look. And the thing is, people are like, well, it was lack of athleticism. I think wrestling fucked him up so bad, like his body, that he can't move. I don't think he can really move.
I'm starting to think that too. OJ and your girl can go all in. Hint, hint.
You know what was funny? I was actually talking to her about possibly going to that, but it's going to be expensive. It'd be expensive to fly out to Chicago. The tickets probably jacked up now that they're resale.
Wow. Well, one day we might have to go to a wrestling event together, OJ.
Yeah. Meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like Maryland or whatever. Hey, what events have you been to besides like indie events?
I've only been to the Monday Night Raw before Money in the Bank 2014.
Okay, really? That's it?
Yep, that's the only one. It gets expensive. That's when the WWE Network first came out, and they gave almost front row for $80.
Ray Jr. Sting, Hogan, and Brett must be on the card, and I'll go too. I don't think you're gonna see that, Ray.
Well, you never know. They could have a Legends night.
Yeah. But no, because I was gonna say that, like, you know, I've been to a lot of WWE events, but honestly, like, guys, like, if anybody's listening, support your local indies, and if house shows come, like WWE house shows, go to those. Like, bring kids, you know, those are good times, man. And tickets aren't too expensive.
Yeah, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. It just depends on where you go. I was looking at
The house shows.
Well, hey, unless you're going to 205 Live, then it's in for free. But
I had the opportunity to go to a 205 Live in Lowell, Massachusetts. They did a show there. I guess Enzo faced Rich Swann or something in the main event. That was back in what, December, I think.
Yeah, they should rename it Future Endeavored.
Future Endeavored Live Tour.
Yep. Then the main event, you have Impact Wrestling star Rich Swann taking on the rapper who's fell on the crapper, Enzo Amore.
Yeah, I forgot that was.
Damn it! I didn't even tell you the one story.
Which one?
I used to rap.
Good night, everybody. What? I gotta hear this story.
Yeah, a couple of my friends, one of my friends that actually does the theme song for all the other shows, the Ric Flair song.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, because I noticed that he mentions Logan, and I was like, huh.
Yes. He's actually making a brand new theme song for the channel. It will be out hopefully soon. It is another Ric Flair song. I thought that was cool. But I used to rap. The song's not around anymore. It's gone. But I was actually on a song called Education back when we were in school.
Did you take it down yourself personally?
No, it got lost in the shuffle on hotnewhiphop.com.
Oh, okay.
That's when they upgraded.
So I can't find this on hotnewhiphop.com.
No.
Damn it.
Because
you know that would be going up all over Twitter every day.
Yeah, it was back in 2011, so it's been a few years.
Oh yeah.
One of my friends that's actually on it, Anthony Twan, he actually messaged me, and we've been talking about maybe doing it again, and me getting involved again and making some stuff. I don't know if it would. I don't know.
Drop that OJ freestyle, talking about how great OJ is.
I used to rap. There's a couple people that actually, Sassy has actually heard me rap.
Oh man.
And no, I will not spit, but I am curious, when are we going to get the OJ with the guitar?
I mean, I can strum something for you right now.
Oh, please do. This could be the ending.
All right. I'm not gonna play a song, but I'll get the guitar out. Hold on.
Oh, he won't play a song. I want to walk with OJ, even though he's not literally on the mic.
Alright.
I want to walk with OJ.
Alright, let me see if I can put it up near the mic. Alright, you gotta give me my introduction. You gotta give me my ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Logan Myers. And my client, OJ, is about to play the guitar for you.
There you go, that's what you get today.
Damn, I can't wait for the next one.
See, I told you I was going to break out the 6 string. just strumming away. But no, honestly,
Have you ever made any songs?
no, I just started learning recently. Still trying to get the chords, the keys down. But yeah, no, it was Elias who got me to want to start trying to learn. See, WWE still has impact on me.
Yes, they do. WWE always has and always will.
Of course.
Once you get a song out, well, not an actual song, but once you make something up, we definitely want to hear it.
I will do that. Just found a Chinese receipt in my guitar.
I don't know. Well,
I don't know.
I don't want to end this. I don't want to end this stream playing no Japanese orange juice song.
I was about to say.
I'd rather hear the drum.
Started off with an Asian, some weird Asian stuff, and we're ending with some weird Asian stuff.
Oh man, this has been a really good show. I want to thank Ray Jr. in the chat for being here. Damn, it was getting good.
Just gonna say I was gonna end up with just me strumming the bass line. That's how you can end the morning, OJ.
Yep.
Hold on. Alright, let's end the show.
I'm trying.
You're trying?
Yes. It's not gonna let me.
So we're just gonna stay on forever, Logan.
My pointer won't even go down to OBS right now. It's just inches going, inches.
Damn.
It's like it froze again.
Well,
I'm almost there.
while we're doing this, I'll start plugging people.
Yes, go
Check
ahead.
out Jenna's Beauty Slam on Twitter and on YouTube. She puts on live streams from time to time. She does some good content. Check out Jay Hebert and his Weymouth Youth Wrestling on YouTube. Travis, Hibiki TMD. Check out Hibiki Pro. Bobby Roode did a glorious challenge this week. Also find out about the state of Logan Myers after the brutal attack that Walter put on him last week.
Yeah, I'm still
check
feeling the
out
effects.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you doing the show. I know the recovery period's going to be long, but who else can I shout out? Shout out to Logan Myers, Logan Myers 144 on Twitter.
Thank you, sir.
I'm just putting everybody over today. I'm James Ellsworth right now.
James Ellsworth.
Yeah. James Ellsworth. The ultimate jobber. I'll tell you, I was going to tell this story the other day in the group chat that we're in, but shout out to the group chat, by the way, too. Anybody's listening from there. But Heath Slater was my favorite wrestler from 2012 to 2016.
Oh, I gotta know why.
Honestly, I fucking hated him when he came in and he was in the Nexus. But he really turned to me when he started doing the job to all the legends. Do you remember that, Logan?
Yes, I do.
And I thought all those segments were absolutely hilarious. And he ended up turning me around on him. I actually thought he was a pretty funny, pretty talented guy. He was, and the funny thing is that Legends thing, I believe it was punishment for some incident that he had. So it was kind of like, situation where he definitely turned a negative into a positive for his career. And then I think kind of after the Rhino thing, after they got their Miracle Tag Team win, when he was a free agent, after that, like, his steam kind of died down, and now he's not like a jobber with a personality. He's just a jobber. So it's kind of like, I can't really say that I like him as much as I used to. And the Social Outcast thing, I think that was great. Although, I don't know.
I can't believe you were a Heath Slater fan.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was one of the biggest turnarounds, honestly, for me. Like, I vehemently thought that he shouldn't be a part of the company when I first saw him. And when he won the title with, was it Justin Gabriel, when he won the tag titles with him? But, and he had a really stupid haircut. But, nah, he ends up turning me around on him. And it's funny because now when I play 2K, WWE 2K with my nephew, the guy I always go to is Heath Slater. And my nephew's always like, "Why? Like, he's terrible. Why would you pick him?" Because, man, it's Heath Slater. It was also funny because when my cousin started getting my nephew started getting into wrestling, he was like really, he was at that age where, like, he can speak, but he doesn't like kind of like understand words. So like he kept calling Heath Slater Hit Slayer.
Yeah, he got hit a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna let me stop it, so I might have to turn the laptop off.
Damn.
Instead.
So that'll just end it in a few minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Him. What the hell? It won't let you turn it on. It won't let you turn it off.
I know, it's second day in a row. It's been lets me click something, but it won't let me actually move the mouse. Work now, bitch.
That's a quote. I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting that out, and I am using that. Put it in your butt.
Oh, it's moving.
Now it's moving.
Oh, now you stop. You son of a... I guess I talked about him too much. Come on, laptop. Don't be stupid. Don't be a James Hebert.
Oh my god. It's all in love. It's all done in love.
Don't be a Colin. He likes too much Joey Ryan.
Oh my god. Don't be a dick spot.
Don't be a Travis. Don't work on wing night.
Oh my god. Where does Travis work? He works at a Wild Wings?
He works at a bar.
Oh, gotcha. Is he a bartender?
He cooks the food.
Ah, nice. Another food service. A fellow food serviceman.
Yes, been there, done that.
Fucking sucks.
Nobody knows
where that food goes. Goes right into the locker.
Oh. Well, I can end it there and just turn the laptop off and message you. What comes out the butt? We're not putting it in the butt. We're just seeing the poop come out of the butt in the locker now. So.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say. I think it's symbolic. Last night they're talking. You guys were talking about putting it in your butt, and this morning I told a story about something coming out of somebody's butt. So it all comes full circle, you know.
I'm gonna be haunted for life.
Every time you see a locker now, you're just gonna think of that story.
I won't even be able to go to physical therapy now because there's a locker.
Logan, don't poop in that locker.
I will not do such a thing.
I'm giving you bad ideas over here.
Someone save me. Alright, well, I guess we will end this stream.
Yes.
And I will message you, sir. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Everybody that will listen after for the fact. Hope you guys enjoyed this morning OJ with Logan Myers. And we will be back very, very soon. You never know when and you never know where until we promote it. But we will be back.
And follow me at OJ the Juice on Twitter.
Yes, follow OJ on Twitter right now.
I need some followers, man.
And
I'm purging followers.
Please message him right now on Twitter and ask him about the poop story if you haven't heard it now.
Yes, please, people. Tell me you love me. I need to be loved. Alright. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good morning, everyone. I'll message you.
Alright.